A plane suddenly malfunctioned while taxiing on the runway. Seeing the danger, the pilot pulled back hard on the controls, changing the aircraft's direction. Due to the powerful inertia, a celebrity on board twisted his neck. Flight attendants quickly rushed him to the hospital for treatment, but he still ended up wearing a neck brace. News of the incident spread quickly, and reporters swarmed the hospital, eager to interview the celebrity. At that moment, the celebrity's assistant claimed that the accident had been caused by pilot error. The statement immediately pushed the pilot into the center of public controversy. The celebrity's fans began attacking the airline online, and some even dug up the pilot's personal information. Worse still, someone went as far as cutting off the electricity to her home. Under enormous public pressure, the airline launched an official investigation and required the pilot to recreate her actions in a flight simulator. The surveillance footage showed that all of the pilot's actions fully complied with standard operating procedures. Just as the pilot believed she could finally clear her name, a group of reporters gathered outside the airline headquarters again, staging protests. In order to calm the situation, the company still decided to discipline the pilot. After learning about this, a flight attendant reported the true events of that day to management. It turned out that just before the plane was about to land, the celebrity had unfastened his seatbelt. When the flight attendant noticed this, she reminded him to buckle up. However, the celebrity ignored the warning. His assistant even shouted at the flight attendant, telling her not to disturb the celebrity's rest, and threatening to file a complaint. At that exact moment, the pilot was maneuvering to avoid another aircraft on the runway. Because he was not wearing a seatbelt, the celebrity twisted his neck. The flight attendant stated clearly that the celebrity's injury was entirely his own responsibility. Despite this, public opinion online remained intense, and more evidence was needed to change the narrative. Suddenly, the flight attendant remembered that a passenger had witnessed the entire incident from start to finish. She immediately found the passenger and asked him to testify. The passenger agreed without hesitation. At a press conference, the chief flight attendant publicly revealed the truth of the incident, and stated that both the flight attendants and the passenger were willing to testify. The truth was finally made public. The airline immediately withdrew the disciplinary action against the pilot, and formally commended her for her calm and professional response during the emergency.